What is up, everybody? Hello, welcome. This is my Batwoman Season 2, Episode 9, Rule Number 1 review. And, just quickly, I thought this episode was great. It was, like, super good. Black Mask is a really standout character in this episode. I grew up with the Batman 2004 cartoon, so Black Mask is a super serious businessman to me. So him and Birds of Prey kind of threw me off with how paranoid he was. But this Black Mask has everything great going right now, I hope, because it's Batwoman, they don't screw it up. But I'm rambling, and let's roll that intro. This episode starts off with a funeral for Kate Kane, and all the people are there except Ryan, which would make sense because Sophie's there, and Sophie kind of put Ryan in jail. So that's why Ryan isn't there, which I was confused by, but then I thought about it more. So then we have Ryan in the Batcave writing to Kate in the books, and it's basically been about a week since the whole stuff happened in Koreana. To Google, it says a funeral happens a week after someone dies. Well, anyway, they have the funeral. It cuts back in between Ryan and the funeral, and let me just say, Ryan's monologue in this is just beautiful, along with the song going on in the background. It's all just beautiful. And then Jacob looks really good here. I don't know, they should keep him clean shaven. He looks really good there. I don't know. No homo. But then Black Mask is talking to Kate Kane, and he's basically saying your family thinks you're dead. Blah 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 blah. And I like this Black Mask, like the actual mask and the Black Mask person. It's good. But anyway, we meet this lady who is outside the police office saying that explaining what defund the police means, and like the police commissioner is being being racist, and that it's just messed up. But she's like, what do you mean by our people? We're just spray painting. You don't have to tear the whole building down or something. She says something like that. But then it's the next morning. No, it's the same morning. But let me say, after Kate Kane's funeral, there's a 1 month jump, so that's why it's all crazy. I'm sorry, I forgot to add that. But Ryan is talking. Angelique comes in while Ryan and Mary are eating food, and Angelique basically explains to Ryan that she's out of the life of the snake bite stuff. She just has to do one more thing, and then she's out. Which, that one more thing is a pretty big thing, though. So then Alice is in the cell that she was trapped in as a girl in Jonathan Cartwright's house, and she hears a knock on the door, and when she opens the door, it's young Kate Kane from the pilot episode, and the flashbacks from season 1. It's young Kate Kane at her door. But anyway, the False Face Society is having a drive-by shoot to kill the commissioner, and they kill the commissioner with the drive-by. And the only bad thing is Jordan was spray painting defund the police on the police capital, or something, the police place, and she gets shot at, and they know they're here, so the False Face Society is looking for Jordan. But anyway, when Sophie and the Crows check the cams, and when, I'm sorry, I messed with my phone case if you hear that, and when Team Batwoman check the cameras, they find 5 minutes missing out of the cameras. So Mary, they're very confused because Sophie wants to one in the crow's place. Sophie wants to know. Sophie gets a list of everybody who can access that feed. But first, then Mary sees the graffiti and tries to. It's not graffiti. It's art. And tries to tracks down the Jordan through social media. And I don't know if that would happen that fast. I don't think it loads that fast, man. Especially if you're in the Batcave. I don't know. Bruce Wayne probably has some good Wi-Fi. Let's be honest. But Sophie comes out of the Crow's headquarters on the phone on Jacob's voicemail, and apparently he hasn't been taking any calls. Nobody's seen him for a while. But anyway, Jordan has snuck in Sophie's car, and here we get the revelation that Sophie and Jordan are siblings, and Sophie is Jordan, and Jordan's last name is Moore. Jordan is Jordan Moore, along with Sophie Moore, and Sophie and Jordan tells Sophie all about it, and Sophie's like, I'll get your witness statement, you just come upstairs. And then, since the False Face Society is looking for Jordan, they attack Sophie and Jordan with, the False Face Society attacks them. And this was a pretty cool scene. Batwoman saves the day, obviously. Batwoman does save the day, and, when she's done fighting the bad guys, there's this one bad guy that she didn't get knocked out, and she just left on the floor, but, she's talking to, Jordan, and she says, like, you weren't at your home, so we tracked your phone or something, and Jordan's like, I didn't do this, I didn't kill the mayor, and she's like, I know. But, Jordan tells, Ryan a crucial piece of information, that the driver was a girl in a baby mask, and she had a key bracelet. So, who else has that? Ryan goes to Angelique's apartment, and who has a key bracelet? Angelique. That was her final job that she had to do for the False Face Society. She had to drive the car in the drive-by shooting. And, they fight about this, obviously. This show is technically a drama superhero thing, so there has to be some drama. Which, but, by the end of it, Sophie and Angelique says that she will trade herself for Jordan or something. And, yeah, basically, that's it. But then, Ryan goes to the Batcave, and, she's talking to Luke and Mary, and she says, where's the safe place that we can put Jordan, at? And Mary says that, her clinic is open, so, but we never take them there, that's, like, But then, Ryan goes back to Angelique's apartment, with the bat suit on, because, Ryan told Angelique that she knew Batwoman, and, Angelique isn't there, the apartment is ransacked, there's some blood, and it's been destroyed. But, so, Angelique got taken by the False Face Society, so Luke, tries to track her phone or something, and then Sophie, she, I'm sorry, I have no idea. Oh yeah, Sophie and Jordan go to the bar, which Kate opened in late season 1, the gay bar, and, Jordan's basically like, I took you there because I know, Mom isn't that good at accepting, because remember in season 1, her mom was homophobic, and, Jordan just says that she supports Sophie with being gay and everything, but, then Batwoman is on the case, and, she drops in and fights the false face people, and she gets knocked out, but here's a bit of continuity. That dude in the back, with the person with the false face mask, yeah, he's from earlier in the season. That's some continuity I enjoy. It's just background characters, but anyway, Ryan wakes up on this place, on like a conveyor belt. But Black Mask is there, and again, I love how Black Mask looks, man. Well, anyway, Black Mask tortures, mostly cuts open the dude who Ryan left alive, which was pretty brutal, man. You don't really see that. It's not a lot of gore, like supernatural level gore, but it's a lot of gore for what happens on TV now. But Black Mask is pretty funny and charming in this scene. But Black Mask is just the standout of the show. I love this version of him, man. But Black Mask basically says that the reason he hates Batwoman and he created the False Face Society because the OG Batwoman killed his daughter, and you took on the symbol of Batwoman, so now you're basically embodying a killer. That was basically his rationing, and Ryan tries to bargain with her, him saying, I'll find who killed your daughter and everything. We can work together, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't happen. Black Mask just turns on the saw, but as the saw comes in, this is weird timing. This timing was good. Sophie comes in perfectly and takes out a bunch of False Face members, and Black Mask gets free, and Sophie saves Ryan for a change, and that was a nice pace. It was a nice change of pace, and so then they free Angelique, and Angelique's like, oh my gosh, Ryan wasn't lying. She actually does know Batwoman. Sorry, my phone notification. Well, anyway, Alice goes out to where she buried her cat, which I assume the cat that Mouse gave her in season 1, and when she digs it up, it's still alive. And sorry, I just dropped my phone. Wow. When she digs it up, it's alive, and hallucinates. Young Kate basically explains that Alice, every time something bad happens in her life, she has a psychotic break, and that's what Alice is happening now. The first time you went to Wonderland and created Alice, now you're seeing your dead sister and your dead cat. But then Sophie is talking to Angelique, and Angelique says she's gonna take the fall. She's gonna say that she killed the mayor, which I don't think is a good idea, because probably the False Face Society could get in your cell in jail. And she's like, no, I have to do this. They threatened to kill Ryan. I have to do this. Well, she didn't say that. We didn't see it on screen, but she said it. So then Ryan is working the bar, and Sophie comes in, and Sophie basically tells Ryan that Angelique said that she's gonna take all the blame for killing the commissioner, and Ryan's like, no, why would she do that? And Sophie's like, because they threatened to hurt you, and she loves you and stuff, which was a nice moment. But then we have Julia on the phone calling about Kate's disappearance to people around the area where she found the quote-unquote bones. But then the person says that they had this exact conversation a month ago, which is really weird, man. Julia is missing some memories now, man. There is about a 6-episode span of like a week in the timeline where we don't know what Julia was doing. But anyway, now we have a meeting with Team Batwoman. We have Team Arrow, Team Flash. We're calling this Team Batwoman, so I don't have to say all the names. But we have a meeting, and Ryan basically says we have 3 rules. We have to hold each other accountable. We have to encourage each other or something. I don't remember all them. I just thought it was super stupid that killing wasn't a rule. After what Black Mask said and stuff. But anyway, killing should have been a rule, man. That's always a Batman rule. That Batman broke it with the Joker before season 1, and in season 1, Kate broke it with Mouse's dad, Jonathan Cartwright. So maybe Ryan will break the no killing rule this season, I don't know. But anyway, Black Mask in the final scene is talking to Kate Kane, and we introduced this new lady. I should have wrote her name down. I did not, I'm sorry. This new lady who I'm very interested to get to know more. I have no idea who this lady is, or why she is with Black Mask. But if you're with Black Mask, you're probably a bad guy. Well, she talks to Kate, and there's a throwaway line with her that says that facial recognition doesn't recognize her, which kind of hints to her not being Ruby Rose anymore. It's Wallace Day. But she rips off Kate Kane's necklace and says that you won't be needing this anymore. Kate Kane is dead, based off the funeral and stuff. Which might break Kate's mind, man. Everybody's thinking she's dead, which think about what that does to your psyche, man. But anyway, that is my review for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed this episode a lot. Black Mask, and I love this version of Black Mask, man. He's super intimidating. He's not super paranoid like he was in Black Mask, in Birds of Prey, sorry. And, he's the right amount of funny. You don't want a villain that's hilarious, but this Black Mask has some charm to him, and I like that, man. But, this episode, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Comment down below what you would give it. Please subscribe, like, and go in the description, and follow all our socials. I am rambling, and this video is coming to an end. So, goodbye, and stay safe. See you on Wednesday.